Hey guys, gonna do a quick card review of the new priest cards. I already talked about them like on stream, but I know like someone could miss, so I'm gonna talk about them again quickly. Let's just go from Elec. So give me a 4/7. Basically, it reminds me of Stegodon. There was like a Paladin card, I believe, a few years back. 6 mana, I'm pretty sure. You would give something +2/+6, and then when it died, it would summon a 2/6 with taunt again, correct? I think that was the card. Maybe I'm missing. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But yeah, it should be that card similar to this. So yeah, 7 mana, a little bit expensive to be honest. In Paladin, it kind of made more sense because you have board control. At least Paladin had board control back then with the decks they played. And Priest board control, I don't know, hard to believe. So yeah, I don't think I'd put this in the deck, at least not for now. But discovering it could be pretty sweet sometimes, obviously. So yeah, I don't know. Like, probably not good enough to play in the deck, but we'll see. Bishop. So yeah, this card everyone's seen already, I'm pretty sure. It gets Shadow Form, not bad. But the best, I mean, it's good effect, but you have to play only shadow spells. So you can play like Renew. Fuck, what are holy spells? Soul Mirror is actually Shadow, I believe. I'm thinking of Soul Mirror right now. But yeah, Condemn is holy, Renew. Palm Reading actually is Shadow too. Maybe there's actually enough Shadow spells to make it, doable. Also, you don't lose tempo because you don't have to spend 2 mana for Shadow Form. So yeah, if you play like a tempo deck, especially with some of the new cards that they showed right now, I'm definitely gonna play this card. Like, no fucking way I'm not. Like, come on, we have to play this. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but I'm definitely gonna try many decks with this card. For damage lifesteal, it's like whatever, but the good thing is it can hit phase. So if you play Smork deck, the 4 damage phase could actually be relevant. Yep. Like without death going phase, I don't think it would be that good. But because it can go phase, actually it made it a little bit better, much better. So yeah, I would assume if you play Shadow deck, this card goes in always. After you cast Shadow spell, 2 damage to each hero. I don't know about this one. Stats are fine. The effect depends how many Shadow spells you actually have in the deck to justify playing this. But if you need a 3-drop, then I guess it's gonna be one of the better ones to put in the deck. So I would assume you're still gonna play this card because like you have to play some 3-drop if you want to play tempo deck. And sometimes you can maybe get a little bit of extra damage. If any hero took damage this turn, draw Shadow spell. Yeah, well, you have Shadow Form, so let's say you have 4 mana, you can hero power enemy face, and you can play this guy. So that's reasonable. Again, if you play Shadow deck, that seems like a card to put in. But like those two, I wouldn't think I would put them in normal deck. This one, maybe sometimes, depends from the meta, but also not sure, maybe in a normal deck. But yeah, in a Shadow deck, those go in, it seems. Like definitely this goes in. This probably two, to be honest. Like the 2 damage could be relevant sometimes. And sometimes you can play few Shadow spells and make more damage. So yeah, this should be in Shadow. Weapon? Well, 1 damage to all enemies. So again, it goes phase. So that's a good part of it. 1 damage, but still, you can have like up to 3 damage phase. That's probably reasonable. But again, depends how many shadow spells you actually have to justify playing these cards. Can you actually make deck with so many shadow spells? I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, you can play Condemn in the deck, so if you see like a token druid, you probably want some kind of AoE. So that's kind of an AoE sometimes, but I don't know. I mean, I would assume you would still put it in Shadow deck, obviously. In normal deck, no, I don't think so. In normal deck, I don't see this. So yeah, basically like those 5 cards all Shadow. Both hero takes 1 extra damage from all sources. Well, I guess another card you would put in Shadow, maybe. I don't know how good that is. I was thinking of this with, you know what? With Cartoon Spell for 7 damage. If you play this with Cartoon Spell for 7 damage, you get 14 damage, basically. If you play 2 of them, you have 21, because 1 extra. So you'd have three missile each, so 21 damage. If you play double this and gift 1 plus Cartoon Spell, you have 28 damage. So assuming the board was like cleared, I mean, enemy board was like empty, and you play this, double this plus gift plus Cartoon 7 damage spell, then you have 28 damage. But I think to note is that you can't play Cartoon with Bishop. I don't think you can. If the spells in your deck are all Shadow and the Shadow form, start of the game. But Cartoon also is start of the game, and it shuffles cards. What if this triggers before Cartoon? I wonder actually. I wonder if you can play this with Cartoon in the deck. Probably not, but you never know with Blizzard. So yeah, that's interesting. But this in like Shadow deck, I don't know. Maybe with some Scythe that 1 extra damage sometimes, but like I'm not too hyped for this. But I would definitely try it with the Cartoon spell, 7 damage. Silence, new Mass Dispel, kind of, but cheap. Not very cheap actually, and also it's tradable. So tradable is basically you pay 1. If you have this in your hand, you can either play this normally for 1 mana, or you can choose to spend 1 mana. And you spend 1 mana, and basically this card shuffles into your deck, and you draw a random card from your deck. So basically, if you don't want this card in your hand, you can choose to spend 1 mana to, cycle it. So that's kind of cool effect with tradable. But I don't know if like you play this card. I would assume there's gonna be meta at some point where you would want this card. Like some kind of paladin with Libram, bullshit like that. Maybe sometimes a druid with Soul of the Forest or Death Rattle Demon Hunter. But yeah, like I don't know. At the moment, I don't think I would like still play this, like put it in the deck. But definitely interesting, and it would be nice to discover it sometimes. At the quest, I'm assuming everyone saw it. Basically, after this quest line, there's like another quest line. You have to play like 5, 6, 7, I believe. And then like, fuck, I don't actually remember. Is it like 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9 or something like that? Maybe up to 8. I think it's like up to 8. You can have like a quest up to 8 mana. I think it's 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, next quest is 5, 6. You have to play 5 mana, 6 cost. Then it's 7, 8. And the reward at the end of this is basically destroy enemy hero. So yeah, win condition. Yeah, but can I actually say this here? Oh yeah, this is the, oh now I can actually show you. Yeah, the next one is 5, 6, then it's 7, 8. You have like discover card from your deck as a reward from that. Then you reward Zyrella this. This can actually be destroyed by Mutanus. Let's say you complete this card, reward Zyrella, and then Mutanus could destroy her before you shuffle. I mean, interesting. I don't know how good this is gonna be. A lot of people are saying this is trash and unplayable. I don't know. Like, I would definitely try it. Like, I don't have like strong opinion of this. Like, it's either great or it's trash. It's probably nothing in between. It's either like really nice and you cannot play it, or it's not good enough and it's just not playable. Also, you have the reward that you can discover card from your deck, so you get something from the rewards at least. So it's not like it's completely useless until we get the final reward. Yeah, definitely gonna try it. And okay, last one. Discard the rattle minion. If you have enough mana to play it, trigger its death rattle. I think that's pretty good. Of course, you can't play it like turn one, but let's say you have like full mana. Maybe let's say you have 9 mana, 8 mana. Let's say like you have 9. You discover Proto Drake. If you play it immediately, you trigger the Death Rattle. And you also have Proto Drake. Not bad. Also, it's a Shadow spell, so I would assume it would fit nicely in the Shadow deck. Also depends how good are the Death Rattle minions in the expansion. I haven't really checked if there's any new ones. But even if you get the 6 mana 6/6 Priest Elemental, sometimes you would get 8 HP from it immediately, which could be relevant. I think it's pretty good. I don't see why it would be bad. So yeah, overall, what do you think, Chad? I mean, it doesn't seem too bad. I like the direction with some shadow. Definitely more prefer this than Cephek and all the RNG bullshit. So yeah, I'm not too, negative about this. But how good that is, I have no idea. So that we're gonna have to wait for that. But yeah, that's it. I'm out. Gonna stream later. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be streaming later and we'll see when the expansion comes out. See ya.